Welcome to the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay. This is your positive path for spiritual living.
And so today, our topic, evolving from our core, moving from within out. And so the idea is to have this practice of what we are doing today, of sitting and meditating, being part of every day. The way of mastery tells us just 5 minutes a day, to just 5 minutes of meditation. Abraham-Hicks says 15 minutes in the morning to get ahead of our day. So in these days, when we might be challenged, when we might be getting on each other's nerves, because if you're at home with a few other people, it might get on your nerves. You might get on each other's nerves. Or maybe because you are by yourself. So take this opportunity to go within, to meditate, to know that you are not alone. And the other side of the coin, to know, to create this space when you can be within, to go within, to be connected to your higher self, to your oneness. And so we allow to be centered, to move through the day. One of the things that I have done in the past is, in my lunch break, go ahead and make those 5 minutes of meditation, set up my timer on my cell phone, and give myself 5 minutes to focus on my breath, to maybe read something inspirational, just to recenter and recalibrate. There are no rules, and so the idea is to do it as much as possible, so it becomes something natural to us. So it becomes our natural go-to. In Buddhist practice, everything can be a meditation. Eating lunch can be a meditation. Walking can be a meditation. Brother Lawrence talks about that. He talks about being in the presence, about being in communication with our higher selves, with the divine, regardless of what we may be doing, whether we're driving, working, Zooming, at home, educating the children, playing with our pets, whatever we might be doing, acknowledging that connection, that awareness of the biggest version of us that is beyond the bounds of our body. This Saturday morning when I woke up with this funky mood. And I had the awareness that it was not mine. And when I talked with a friend, I knew I was feeling what my friend was feeling. So I don't know if you've had that. You've probably had that, where you have thought of somebody and you have called them or texted them and they have told you, oh my God, I so needed to hear from you. I so needed to hear that message. Or maybe you're thinking of them and they call you. That's because we are connected beyond what we can see with these physical eyes. We are connected. We are at one. And so when we go within, when we meditate, we're purposely tapping into that knowingness, into that awareness. And the more we do it, the more we practice it, the more we trust it, the more certain we become of it, the clearer the communication. the better that we can say, is this coming from me? Am I picking up, is this my mood, or am I picking up on somebody else's mood? Is there a message for me here? Is this something I need to release, to let go? To return it to the sender with consciousness attached? Or is this something for me to work on? And so we check in with ourselves. We check in with our bodies. Oftentimes we've been trained to go, go, go. We have to work, we have to go here, we have to get there. We neglect our bodies. We don't eat when we have to. We eat when we have the chance. Sometimes we skip a meal. And now in this opportunity where the schedules are more movable, more shiftable, even though sometimes some people I know are working even longer hours, we still have a flexibility that we can play with, that we can toy with, that we can co-create together. And so this is Deepak Chopra book, one of his books. This one is Power, Freedom, and Grace. And so I wanted to read a verse here from him. He says, intuitive intelligence is more accurate and precise than anything that exists in the realm of rational thought. Intuition is not a thought. It is the non-local cosmic field of information that whispers to you in the silence between your thoughts. So when you listen to the inner intelligence of your body, which is the ultimate and supreme genius, you're eavesdropping on the universe and accessing information that most people don't normally access. So take this as a practice. You don't have to take my word for it. You can try it out. You can check it out. See if it works for you, if it doesn't work for you. This awareness of being in grace, of being in the flow, of being in alignment. This is something that is ours, that it is who we are. And so if we didn't know it until now, if we had forgotten it, we claim it right here and right now. We become aware of what is ours to do, what is mine to do. Never mind what is going outside, what's going on in the world. How can I contribute to this? How can I get better than this? How can I make it a better world? How may I use my gifts and my talents to contribute? And so take this opportunity, would you, to explore, to go within, to remember your truth, to know your power, to know your wisdom, to know the love that you are, the strength that you are. Will you choose to put your divine will at the service of the world, which is also your service? Your highest good is the highest good of the world. And so we take a breath. We release, we let go. We breathe in joy. We breathe out stress. We breathe in peace. We let go of pain. We breathe in healing. We breathe out love. And we acknowledge the love of the divine that unconditionally embraces us from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, down your face, down the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your back, your buttocks, your legs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet, as you allow yourself to go within, to be at one with the truth of who you are.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay, a spiritual community located in Miami, Florida. Unity on the Bay is supported by the generosity of its community. If you'd like to make a donation or learn more about Unity on the Bay, please visit unityonthebay.org. You can also follow Unity on the Bay on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for even more positive spiritual inspiration. Until next time, thanks for listening and many blessings. Namaste.